What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Destiny 2, and today I wanted to talk about the This Week at Bungie blog post, otherwise known as the TWAB, that Cosmo from Bungie actually posted a day early, so my apologies, I'm actually a day behind on this because of how I have to record videos with my day job and everything, but I wanted to talk about a couple things and read a quote from Deej about the Creator Summit that is happening as you watch this video, if you're watching it the day that it releases. So the first thing that was brought up in the TWAB that I want to talk about is that they are changing the way that the Destiny 2 Crucible playlists are going to work when Season 3 launches, which will be much, much better. So any new map that they add, or any new maps that they have added with DLC content, will be available for everybody to play. Not only is that good for the person that doesn't have the DLC, that wants to play with their friends that have the DLCs, but it also means that there's fewer playlists for the player base to be spread out in, so therefore matchmaking will be better, and the connection speeds and connections just in general will also be better because the player base is less split up in the different playlists, which was Bungie's main reason for doing, the quick play competitive playlists as they did in Destiny 2 versus Destiny 1. So, kind of see why they did it there with what they did in the past. I think this is a good change. Definitely, the people that don't have the DLCs are going to be able to join us that do. But for me, being a PC player almost exclusively, it's going to be nice to consolidate playlists to get better matchmaking, and hopefully quicker queue times for certain things. Now, queue times aren't bad at all, but off-peak hours, like let's say in my region, Midwest United States, if I want to do some quick play at, say, like Tuesday or Wednesday early morning, or super late at night, depending on how you want to word things, on my days off, sometimes it might take a while for me to find a game. And now that won't be an issue anymore, so that's cool. I'm not going to talk about the weapon showcasing they did. I'm going to bring that up in another video because I have my own opinions and worries about how they're changing things and like exotic masterworks and things like that. But we'll get into that, like I said, at a later date. They didn't mention, they released like a hint, or exactly, rather, what the new power cap will be. It will be 385 with mods, and the soft cap, or the power level where you get fewer upgrades just from doing quests or missions, or opening legendary engrams, will be 340 without mods, or 345 with mods. So it'll be nice to know exactly where those caps are. Before it was kind of like we didn't know, we had to kind of guess, and after a while it was figured out within the community when the soft cap, or where the soft cap was exactly. So that'll give you a good idea of when you should start opening powerful engrams and things of that nature. When you get about to between 340 to 350, will be a good place to start opening up powerful engrams and things of that nature when when Warmind actually releases. And they kind of describe as well, there's a system that they're doing where they're changing the way that power level is gained. It'll be much more difficult to reach max power, which I think is a very good thing. Destiny 2 so far, Curse of Osiris didn't really change anything as far as like power levels go. It was very, very easy to hit max power. In fact, it was almost handed to you, and it didn't really mean anything. In fact, if somebody's wandering around right now not at max power, it's either because they don't invest any time into the game at all, or they're newer. Or maybe they just don't care, or a combination of any of those. But now it'll actually mean something to be at max power, kind of like it did early Destiny 1, which would be a nice change, I think. You'll be able to actually show you know, time invested into the game just by your power level and not necessarily by, you know, how many pieces of prestige armor you have from raid. Which at this time, again, if you don't have that, you just haven't raided very much. Another thing they're doing as well with power level, and this wasn't mentioned in the TWAB, but it was mentioned in a couple other releases that Bungie did about info coming for Warmind, is that enemies will be more difficult to kill if you are below their power level. And in some cases, if you are very far below their power level, you will not be able to damage them at all. Which is another thing that harkens back to early Destiny 1, which is nice. It's nice to see some difficulty added back into the game. And they said, of course, you know, once you get to the adequate power levels, you will still be able to mow enemies down like we can currently. But until you hit max power or get up to the enemy's levels, it will be a little bit more difficult. But another thing that was mentioned, and the main thing that I kind of wanted to talk about in this video, is the Creator Summit that's going on Thursday and Friday. So the day that I'm recording this, and then the day that you're going to be seeing this, the Creator Summit is going on. And Deej had this to say about it. He says, Thursday and Friday will be honored and humbled to host a small but insightful sampling of the community here at our studio. They'll be here to give us their opinions on our goals and our plans. Some of them you know, some of them we know. We want you to know that this is not the only way we're gathering feedback about Destiny 2, and these are not the only people we're listening to about the game. This summit will be about collaboration. Our best conversations will be about the future. This is not a marketing event. There will be no reveals this week. We're not streaming while they're here. They will not have a wealth of news to report once our time together is over. They'll be welcome to report on the mood from the gathering and tell you what they told us. We'd ask that you not press them for promises on what the state of Destiny 2 will be in the months to come. That work will still fall to us. And there is still plenty of time for those things to find their final form. Next week, if they want to, they'll share some of their own content from the next expansion. For this week, we wanted to give them a seat at our table. So, what is to be taken away from this is that, you know, obviously the Warmind expansion is already completed. If they're doing anything to it right now, it's testing for bugs and that sort of thing within the game. But seeing as how it is less than a month away, that should be coming to an end as well. So what does that mean? What did Deej mean by the future of Destiny 2? Probably, this is only speculation, the community leaders that are going to be there, or are there currently, are there for Bungie to bounce some changes back off of them for the far future of Destiny 2, speaking mostly speculation-wise for the Year 2 expansion coming in September. I think it's pretty fair speculation. You know, they're obviously not going to get any, you know, extremely recent things done over there this week, but we can expect to maybe get some clarity about what some of the content creators that are going there, from how they feel about the way that Bungie works internally, because a lot of it is, you know, shrouded in mystery, of course, and they are perfectly justified in doing so. They are a company that has their own proprietary technology, like the game's engine, and the tools they work with in that nature. But it'll be nice to actually get some insight from the people that are going there about how things work on the inside. That's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. You know, let me know in the comment section down below what you hope to get out of the Creator Summit. And the reveal stream for Warmind is less than a week away. It'll be next Tuesday. Not sure how that will affect my videos, as I will be watching that reveal stream right along with all of you, and will be sure to give my feedback and my opinions on what is revealed to us next Tuesday as well. But like I said, that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to let the strike play out, as the Dawnblade was pretty damn fun to play. I enjoy it in strikes. It's pretty fun. But if you liked it, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you want to see more of my daily content, please hit that subscribe button. Any show of support, guys, honestly, like, I really do enjoy it. Thank you so very much. You know, that I have gotten a quick boost of subs and support the last 2 weeks. It does mean a lot, so I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Any likes, any comments, anything like that, it makes my day, honestly, being a small content creator like I am. But if you have anything to say, that's what the comment section's for. But do not forget to have a good day. It's the most important thing. And I will catch you all next time.
She sacrificed herself. This ends here. Here's our chance.
Taliban in the blind. Do you copy?
Yes, we're here. We took care of the hive. But those fire teams aren't coming home.
I see. We will honor those who fell today. Make your way topside. You've done well.